Okay, welcome back. Now, to wrap up this model, we are going to be looking at two challenges. So, in this video, I'm going to be looking at one of them. It's going to call, it will be called a temperature converter. Okay. Now, yeah, I'm looking at two separate, two temperature units. The Fahrenheit, the degree Fahrenheit, and the degree Celsius. So, what's going to happen is we are going to write the program, or you are going to write the program. So, the program will ask the user for the temperature to convert from, and also the value you want to convert. So the user have to type in the temperature he wants to convert from and then the value he wants to convert. Then based on what the user types in for the temperature he wants to convert from, you go ahead and convert the temperature from either Celsius down to Fahrenheit or from Fahrenheit down to Celsius. Okay, so I'm going to challenge you with this. What you're going to do is to pause the video, look for a way to get the formula, because that's what makes you a good programmer. You mustn't have everything in your head. Okay, whenever you need help, you go ahead and look for it. So look for a way to get the formula wherever you can get it, but try not to cheat. Don't play the video until you get the formula and then you try the challenge. When you're done, then you come back. But this is the hint I'm going to give to you. When you're asking the user to enter the unit, ask the user to enter C if it's to convert from Celsius, but the user should enter F if it's to convert from Fahrenheit. So see how you can use your traditional if-else statement to solve this. Thereafter, see if ternary operator can be utilized in solving this problem. So you're going to pause this video for a while and see what you can do with this. Then you come back for the solution. Okay, hope you did pause the video. So let's see how we can get the solution down. Let's move down to our IDE. Okay, so we have temperature converter. So as a repetition, we said we want the user to type in the temperature. So let's ask for the temperature first. So ask, it's going to be a float because temperature can have floating points, decimal values. So I'll ask user to enter the temperature. That's the first. Then I'll ask the user for the unit. So let's say what's the unit. So the unit is meant to be just what's it called, a string. So I'll ask user to enter the unit. So I'll say enter the unit. So we said for the units there should be some kind of hint. So we say C or F because we assume that we are converting between Celsius and Fahrenheit. So you're going to enter a C or an F. So now we ask the question, we say if the value of units is equal to a C. Now here we are making the assumption that the user is always going to put in uppercase, is always going to type in the right value. In the real world that's not what it is, but we are trying to make it simple here. Okay, we assume that the user is always going to type in a real value, either a capital C or capital F. So if it's capital C, our result, it's going to be, hope you try to search out the formula. So if you want to convert from Celsius down to Fahrenheit, okay, the formula you use is 9 all over 5 times the value you want to convert plus 32. So this we're converting from Celsius down to Fahrenheit. But if that's not the case, so we say else, if that's not the case, we are meant to have a result to be equal to this is going to be 5 over 9 times we have the temperature you want to convert from minus 32. So these are the formulas you have. If you look at the formula, suppose you browse it out like I asked you to. This is meant to be you having an F here, and here you have C. So you're converting from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Here you have C, and then you have F here. So that's how the formula looks like. Okay, but we are trying to make it general. So we are having an input temperature and then we are having the result. So that's the reason I'm using this. So after all of this, all I need to do is to print the value, so the value of the converted value rather. That's what I have there. So let's enter temperature. Now I'm going to test with 0. And what unit I'm converting from? Since I'm testing with 0, I'll say I'm converting from Celsius, because I'm expecting my result to be 32. That's correct. Next, I'm going to convert from Fahrenheit, and I'm going to use -40, because minus 40 degrees Celsius and minus 40 degrees Celsius will always equate to minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So even if I put F or C, it doesn't matter, I'm still going to get minus 40. Okay, so that's working fine, which means what we have here is correct. But now we said we should also use the ternary operator to see if this will work. So what I'm going to do is to copy all of this, put it here, then change it to the ternary operator. So what will I change to the ternary operator here? This is the part I'm going to change. So I'll say, okay, result is equal to this. So I'll wipe out this part. So I'll say the result is equal to this if units is equal to a C, else the result is equal to this. So remember how we, okay, I think that solves that part. So I'll take away this, and I'll take away this. Remember we said then that when you're using the ternary operator, that this is going to be what will be computed when it is true, when this condition is true. So it is to the left of the condition, and the else part is to the right of the condition. So if the condition is true, this gets computed. If the condition is false, this gets computed. But whatever gets computed that is being returned, which is that's why they call it the if expression, is an expression. It returns a value. Whatever value is being returned, we are storing it in result. Thereafter we are printing a value. So let's try it out. So this time around, let me try 120, and let me convert from Celsius. So it's giving me 248. Then let's try 400. Let's convert from Fahrenheit, and it's giving me 204.4444446. So that's it, guys. Now you mustn't use exactly what I did. That's one thing with programming. There are different methods you can use to solve a problem. Most of them will be long, most of them will be short, but the issue, the main deal is, hey, did I solve this problem? Then later on you can come back and see how you can modify what you've done to make it look lovely and nice. So if you actually solve this, hey, kudos to you. Okay, so now let me give you hint of the next challenge we'll be having. Now the next challenge, not even the hint, let me just give you the question so that you go ahead and try for you watch the next video, because that's what I'm going to be treating in the next video. Now it's going to be a color picker. Let me show you how the color picker looks like. I think I have something on that here. So it's going to be a color picker. So you have this is a board. They said positions on the chessboard are identified as, so if you go through this, we have it. It said write a program that reads in a position from the user. Use an if statement to determine if the column begins with a black square or a white square. Then use a modular arithmetic to report the color of the square in that row. For example, if the user enters A1, then your program should report that the square is black. If the user enters C5, then your program should report that the square is white. So D5 rather, this is D5, this is what we have as D5 is white. So if I enter F3, so this is F3, so the F3 is also white. What about G3? So this is G3 is black. Okay, so you're going to write a program that you're just going to take a string where one is a letter, the other one is a number. For example, I have B2, this is going to be B2. So we're assuming that this user is always going to enter the correct sequence. So write a program, use strings, use lists, and see what you can do. You would have used dictionary for this, but we've not filled dictionary yet. So use strings and lists for this and come up with a solution. Okay, so in the next video, I'm going to be giving you the solution for this, and I'm also going to recap on this question I've given to you here. So that's it guys for this video. Go ahead and like, subscribe, share the video if it's useful to you in any way, and as usual I'll see you guys in the next video.